Hey, let's hear the weather from Woodye. Come on in, Woodye. Let's hear the weather from a very happy-looking Woodye this morning. Look how happy he looks.
Oh, Howard, I'm in such a good mood. I just heard the words that every adoptive father wants to hear from his adopted Chinese daughter.
What's that?
Oh, and what words are those? I want to go to college?
No. Do it harder, my round-eyed daddy.
Oh,
do it harder.
All right, do the weather, Woodye.
I don't know if I want to hear.
It'll be beautiful today.
Thank you. It's going to be nice today. Woodye weather, everybody.
It's going to be beautiful.
That's what he said. He's a weatherman.
It could be because of what happened to him, not because of actual
Do it harder, my round-eyed daddy. What you're doing is, let me explain to women out there what they're doing when they douche. You're douching with acidic elements that when the sperm comes in contact with, it kills off the sperm. So if you were trying to actively get pregnant, maybe douching wouldn't be the best thing.
Listen to the doctor.
Now, well, you know who we should ask about this seriously?
Who?
Let's ask Ralph. He's a douche.
They don't know why douching impedes fertility or whether the problem is temporary.
Yes.
But they would suggest that the link was strong enough that women should be alerted.
Use Alka-Seltzer.
Need to know that there may be harm to their fertility from douching.
The douching probably isn't the best. The vagina has natural secretions that need to do their thing down there. But listen, you're with a special man, and
Doctors say there is no benefit to douching
oh boy,
for a healthy woman.
well, he don't have to sleep with her.
Oh, stop it.
There's a benefit, believe me. Trust me.
And it can actually increase the risk of pelvic infection.
Who cares?
Who cares? If your pelvis gets infected, you'll care.
Once in a while, I spruce up. Nice and fresh. Nice and fresh.
Like I said, you
Fresh as a
are
daisy.
a hypocrite.
I know. So right next to the story on the Zodiac Killer,
They got you.
radioactive Westinghouse pulls off $4.9 billion deal.
It's not hard to pull off a $4.9 billion deal.
Evidently. We just haven't figured out how to do it, but a lot of people are figuring it
If
out.
you got the money, I think
Yeah.
you can buy something.
Hey, you're on the air.
What's up, Howard?
Hey, dude. This is Israel. Are you from Israel?
Nah, I'm from California.
From
San Diego.
You're from California?
I don't even think you're Jewish, are you, Israel?
Nah.
Are you ISRAEL or yeah?
Yeah.
As in the country Israel.
Yeah.
And you sound Mexican.
I am.
Turn off your radio. You're
Why do they call
fascinating.
you Mexico?
Yeah. Why would you?
Nah.
Mexico's full of anti-Semites. Why would you be called Israel?
I don't know. Just blew me.
You stole the name?
No. They just give me that name at birth. So I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
He wasn't there.
Did you ever ask your mother why she named you Israel?
Nah.
You never asked.
Probably from the Bible.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Israel.
All right.
Take care.
Do you have anything to say?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What do you call it? That was
Where are you
right.
from? Mexico?
Where I was born?
Yeah.
Right in San Diego.
It sounds
San
like-
Diego you were born?
Yeah.
Well, you sound like you're living in Mexico. You don't even sound Americanized one bit, having grown up in this country.
Well, I live next to, you know.
What?
And, I live by the border to Mexico.
Oh.
So,
Way to assimilate, man. You're really trying. Don't you want to sound
Where
American?
did you go to school, in Mexico?
nah, right here. I was raised right here, but like my whole family from Mexico.
Ah.
So,
But do you think they're like, you know, like my father's parents were all from Europe, and then when they came here, they had the, you know, they had these like Polish accents or Russian or wherever the hell they were from, and then
Your father, he
my
learned
father
to speak
sounds,
English.
yeah, my father had to learn to speak English. It was sort of a thing of pride that the son would learn to speak English without an accent. I guess that doesn't work that way in your community, huh?
nah, you just born Mexican American, Hispanic.
You ever notice Spanish guys, every sentence is a question?
Yeah,
They end-
everything is
right?
up.
Right?
Hello?
Nah. Yeah. Well, what do you call it? I got a question. I got a friend.
See? I got a
You got a
friend.
Huh?
What? Go ahead, yeah.
Huh?
No, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and what?
Homeless is what?
Anyways, but no, this is his mom died, and since then.
It's like English is your second language, and yet you grew up in this country.
Yeah, are you there with the dictionary trying to figure out these words?
I'm listening to that phone connection, too. It's pretty bad. But this guy's so good, I won't hang up. See, I'm torn.
No, what do you call it? Well, since she died, he got into drugs. Like, he got lost, you know what I mean? Like, he got lost for a while with drugs and everything because his mom died. So, like, right
Mom
now...
died? Does it embarrass you that you have not mastered the English language?
Can I what?
I say, does it embarrass you that you've not mastered the English language? You sound like a nice guy.
Or do you think you speak it pretty well?
Well, how would you evaluate your speaking skills on a scale of 1 to 10? What would you evaluate them as?
A 10.
A 10?
Just have an accent.
Yeah, you have an accent, but you grew up in this country.
Yeah, but I also speak Spanish.
But you also have a hard time expressing yourself in English. I mean, it's...
Do you speak Spanish as badly as you speak English?
I got to be honest with you. I haven't understood one thing you've said so far. I don't even know what you're talking about.
The only saving grace would be that he ruins Spanish, too.
Right. I mean, I'm wondering, like, yeah, when he gets a hold of Spanish, is he grammatically all over the place? No.
That you didn't learn any language well.
Oh, yeah. English.
Are you a smart guy?
I consider myself, yeah.
Yeah? Did you do good in school?
No.
Right.
Well, why wouldn't you do well in school if you were smart?
What's that? Oh, I wouldn't go to school.
Oh.
Are you street smart?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's good. That'll get you somewhere.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you'll probably merge with Westinghouse.
For that.
Yeah, the guy...
see jobs all the time for people.
The guy who runs our company, Mel, is street smart. He got $4.9 billion, so you're going to be... You're gonna
but haven't you seen the list of ads in the paper for street smart people?
Yeah, they say self-starter needed, street smart, no college required.
Right now I'm working right now, so...
Where are you working?
At a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do there?
I'm a front desk clerk.
Ah.
Oh, why don't you say so? You're going somewhere.
Desk clerk.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're street smart. You know what that means? That means you know where the street is to the hotel so you can get there. Right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Now, try and explain. You obviously have an agenda here. I'm going to try and understand it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
All right. Okay, I got a friend, right? And his mom died 4 years ago. And since then, he's got into drugs. Like he just disappeared. But then he said rehab. But then since that time, like he hasn't had a girlfriend all that time. You know,
Uh-oh.
Hey, man, give the guy a chance. It's rapping. When you're the desk clerk, do people have to come up and communicate with you?
Yeah.
And what do they say? Do they understand what you're saying?
Yeah.
What kind of hotel is this?
It's got to be a flop house. Gotta be. Hey, man, I need a room for an hour. All right. I think you know. And I'll get it for you, all right?
That's what it is.
It is
It
a flop
is?
house?
Yeah.
I figured.
It's like one of those 1 hour rental things?
Yeah.
Guys go in and
Works
get laid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to get you a room.
So you have a regular thing with a bunch of prostitutes, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes they give me a tip on side. You know, I got a pretty good business, though. I'm not complaining.
Oh, but what do you call it?
Let me ask you something. Do you know sign language? You might be deaf. How could you be around this country this long and not know English?
I know English.
I know retards who know English.
You know English, but not well.
You know English like I know pretty women. They're from a distance. You know what I'm saying? You heard of it. This guy grew up in this country. Was a product of a school system. All right, now, let me see something. So far, this is what I understand. You got a friend, right? And this friend of mine don't have no girl.
No, his mom died
His mom died.
4 years ago, and he got into drugs. And then he went to rehab. And then since rehab, he has not had a girl.
Is that what he said?
Yes.
Yeah. And what do you call it?
His mom bears away.
His mom died.
He what to call it?
Hold on, all right?
I think we got to guess what's on his mind.
Nah.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe he's going to put the guy on.
Huh? No.
Who's that, your mom's?
No, customer.
A customer? We're
Let me
at
how you
the
handle it.
hotel.
Huh?
Let me hear you handle the customer. Go ahead.
What happened? quarter? All right. There you go. All right, down.
What's the problem?
What happened? The guy put a quarter in the machine and he couldn't get his money back?
Oh, no, they didn't want to buy a condom.
You want to buy a condom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some hotel.
Amazing.
Where'd you picture like he's working at some big hotel?
I thought, yeah, Four Seasons Resort.
Yeah, right. He goes, hey, I'm doing pretty good. I am the hot dog
I
man.
got a jump.
That must be some hotel. I need a condom, quick.
Dispensers in the lobby.
Can I have
Condom.
a quarter for a condom?
Hey, at least the Johns are buying condoms, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
We sell them right here, so, you know.
That's
Thank
smart.
goodness.
How much profit is in condoms? Like, if you sell a guy a condom for a quarter, how much profit can you make?
Oh, no, we sell them for $1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's big profit.
Wow, smart.
Yeah.
Smart, man. You know what? You're not stupid.
That's street smart. You're
You know,
right.
before you know it, you're going to have $4.9 billion.
Buy some stock.
Right. See?
Work with another condom company.
Yeah. We are merging with the hotel on these things. We will charge $1.50 for condoms in a year. That is when we're hanging up with being profit.
No.
All right, so going back to what you want me to do for you. Go ahead.
Oh, well, like, since he left drugs, using drugs, he's been all depressed, you know? Like, and I want to, like, I feel sorry for him. And I want to know, like, what can I do for him to, like, feel better? Because right now, like, he's all depressed into his mom. Then that was, like, 4 years ago.
Why don't you give him some oral sex? He'll feel better.
Ah, shit, I don't know.
Daddy understood. See? Hey, come on, I'm not American.
No, see, like, he goes out, you know, but he's all depressed.
Right. All right. Well, look, you're saying your friend hasn't gotten laid in a while and he's depressed.
Oh, yeah, you can say that.
Does he speak like you?
Yeah.
He got the same command of the language? Maybe the girls don't understand what he wants.
Well, you know all the ladies of the evening.
Yeah, why don't you hook him up with a really nice hooker?
Nah, not a hooker.
Is nobody really sweet around there? Or would, you know...
well.
What you do is you pay him, and then you pretend like she could pretend like she's interested in him, and never tell him she's a hooker. I saw
That's
that.
right.
I saw that on a episode of that show, Wings.
Oh, yeah.
They got a hooker, and they never told the guy. He could never get laid.
I just saw that in the Cable Guy.
Yeah, is that in the Cable Guy?
Yeah.
That's in Wings too.
Oh my!
So they hire a hooker, and they don't tell him.
So she get him a hooker?
Yeah. Yeah, but don't tell him, and then but tell him, listen, the girl's been around the block, so you better wear a condom. See?
Well, yeah, of course I have to use a condom.
Right. Or, you know, I don't know what else to tell you, you know?
You wear a condom whether the girl's been around the block or not.
Hey, I got a speech pathologist on the phone. She says you have a problem. You want to hear what it is?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Is this Lori?
Yeah, hi.
All right, what's this guy's problem?
Well, it sounds like he's what they call a clutterer, which is similar to a stutterer, but he it's almost like he's afraid that he's going to stutter, so he says his syllables as fast as he can so he won't stutter.
Well, what he has is he has no confidence in what he's saying.
Well, that's
He's probably been told he's stupid his whole life by the school system and everything and his parents. He has no confidence, so he talks, he mumbles. He's like, what do you call it? He wants us to actually make up the sentence. He goes, what do you call it?
That could be it. But
This guy grew up, he has no confidence.
he also has very heavily accented speech.
But
I think
I'll tell you something. He shouldn't have confidence. Some guys should not be
I was
confident.
going to say, well, he was called stupid all of his life,
Yeah.
and turns out.
It might be. No, what happens is when you don't have a good command of the language, when you don't have that ability, you begin to become concerned about your speech, and you become so concerned that your speech becomes stilted.
And you become self-conscious.
Right.
You just start to.
That's right.
Can I just say that if he indeed has this disorder, he should be tested in Spanish and in English.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Well, he's going to leave the flop house to go.
You know what?
over
Right
to
after he sells condoms, he's going to go right over to the speech pathologist. Thank you, Laura. You're very realistic. You're
Oh, well,
smart.
I tried.
You're as smart as he is. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
You know, they have that radio program they sell, Verbal Advantage.
Yeah, I think Israel's going to spend a lot of time with it. You know, Israel, what your problem is, you try to command the language, but the language ignores you. That's like when I try to command Fred. He ignores me, too. You see? That's your problem. Well, anyway, I don't know what to tell you, really. If I knew your friend, maybe I'd put him on the dating game that we play here, but I don't know how to hook that up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could get him a nice girl if you and him came down here, but you're all the way
in San Diego.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I would put you on the show.
Why do you care about this guy so much? Is it you?
Nah, because he's a good friend.
Really? You're a good friend. You're a nice guy, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
Right. How many people
got
are
a girl?
you for? Why didn't you get a girlfriend?
You know, like I don't feel sorry for him, but I don't know.
I think you're talking about yourself.
Nah.
You know, this is like that movie with Steve Martin when he got the big nose, Horatio de Bergerac.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right?
Wait.
I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about you, aren't you, you son of a bitch? You act you can't get laid.
Nah, I could. You know. Well, right. What can
You
I
want
do?
me to set you up on a date? Is that it? Why don't
You're
you be
the one that's depressed.
Why don't you be honest?
I don't mind going on a date, but it ain't me.
Hold it. Hey, you got a customer. Go ahead. Take care of the customer. I want to hear.
I didn't know customer.
Who is that?
Nobody.
Huh.
The radio.
All right. Anyway, I got to go, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
This sounds like one of my writing meetings with Fred. I don't know what you're mumbling about.
Just get him a hooker. Because he's his friend.
Well, hooker could be dangerous with the AIDS virus, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I should just set him up with a friend.
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
Yeah, set him up with a girlfriend.
All right.
All right, man.
You
All right,
couldn't
thanks.
figure that out?
Huh? Well, I thought you could help me out, you know.
I'm trying to help you. I don't know what you want me to do. Tell me what you want me to do.
Like, what should I do for him?
Well, get him a girl. That's the answer. I would set him up on a dial-a-date if you two guys came down here.
Oh, fine.
You know what I'm saying? I'd get him a real fly girl.
All right. Well,
What do you got? Mostly black customers at that hotel or Spanish?
both.
Black and Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sailors
Sailors.
Sailors?
from the military.
Yeah. How do the hookers look? Are they real slobs?
Nah.
Some of them are decent?
So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All track marks and everything?
Nah, not that.
Probably got crabs on the walls. All right, dude, I got to go, Israel.
All right, then, thanks.
All right, call me back if you want to come down here, and I'll get you a girl with this guy.
All right, then.
All right, man.
All right, thanks.
Take care, Israel.
All right.
That's Israel, everybody. From Mexico. Well, from San Diego, but
But it might as well be from
yeah.
Mexico.
I picture him in a big sombrero and sandals. You know, and
Like
white
from one
pants.
of those old movies, you
Yeah.
know, with the big mustache
Yeah. They should go back
and
to that
sandals.
look. Any guy who talks like that should go back to that look. Israel. What an unusual name for a guy like that. All right, I got to take a break. I'm falling far behind, and we'll be back. I didn't mean to get into a long discourse with Israel, but I found him fascinating. Once in a while, I get tied up. A couple of Jewish organizations called, and they're very thrilled that his name is Israel. Great. All right, Israel didn't have enough problems. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words. Come on in, would ye? Come on in and do the weather for us, would you?
Things are queuing up for that.
Woody's music is queuing up. Thank you. Hey, Woody.
Hello, Howard. I have a problem. How do you get rice out of your pubic hair?
Now, Woody, you've got rice in your pubic hair. Are you sick?
No, my Chinese girlfriend was with me in the limo on the way over here.
Please do the weather.
Today, light sprinkles and some sun.
All right, don't stand so close to the microphone. Thank you. Your breath smells. Seems his Chinese girlfriend
I got it,
threw
I
up
got it.
rice
I
in the car ride
understand what
over.
he's saying.
Yeah, it's Wood Ye. He's funny. He's a funny guy, that Wood Ye. I love him.
I've never been to a private island.
I would take you.
Yeah.
God damn,
Sounds
I would
good.
take you.
All right.
Hey now.
Oh, I'd lick everything.
Oh, God.
Every orifice. Everything would be open to me. Dr. Stern.
Great.
This.
What?
After you went to the bathroom,
Yes.
jogged, and ate tons of,
Okay.
fruit,
All
I would
right.
still lick you. What do you mean cut? Well, you're getting turned on. She's getting turned on. Look at that. You can't handle it, can you? You are totally aroused.
I'm taking a beat in here,
You
guys.
are not. You are totally aroused. You are totally into me. You can't handle it.
It's the
She wants
coffee,
that.
Howard.
She
It's the
wants
coffee.
She wants it
Too
now.
darn early.
Do you want it right now?
No, I do not
All right.
want it
I
right
just
now.
want to check. I'm just asking. I'm not a
I have
nut.
sleep in my eyes.
You do? I'll lick it out of it. I'll lick your eyeballs. Let me take the sleep out of your eyes
Don't
with my
give him an
tongue.
opportunity.
Let me tongue your eye.
Okay, dokie.
All right. Anyway. At this point, I can barely see you, my sweetheart.
Where are you? You're under something there.
I'm under a rock, all right.
What happened?
Hey, Freddie, could you smooth those 3 carts so I can see my beautiful Robin? Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, look at you. Your bushes is so warm.
Robin, sweetie.
Robin, sweetie. Is that you?
Your mommy is asleep.
Your mom. Oh, here it is.
Robin's dad, and over 30 years ago, I recorded one of many great nights with my young, sweet Robin.
My young, sweet Robin.
So here, you all find out.
Am I on crack or I can listen to this all day?
You're on crack.
Why she likes Icolonics. And why she likes it bent over in the third input.
Thank you.
Cool,
Bent
right?
over.
Wait.
Thank you.
I love that. Baint over.
Baint.
He baints every word.
Why could I like? Oh, there's 2 tapes that really kick my ass.
Yeah.
That one and the guy who made the phone call to Peter Jennings.
Yeah,
You know?
that I definitely have listened to over and over
Yeah,
again.
I could analyze that all day, but this guy might actually take the cake.
He's the winner.
Your butt cheeks is warm.
But just as warm.
Yeah.
Robin.
And I can listen to Fred do it.
Robin, sweetie.
Fred does it really good. Do the whole thing.
I can't. I don't know.
Well, not the whole thing, but the part you
It's
do.
like, Robin, sweetie, wake up. This is your daddy.
It's even worse when Fred does it.
Because you're not getting, it's roving. It's not
Roving.
roving.
Riven.
Roving.
Riven. Riven Reitman.
No word sounds
changing the name.
like
Right.
it's supposed to.
Yeah. Play a little, give me a little more.
Let's see if I can.
Sex, bent over to sing.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no, he's singing.
Bye.
Too short.
Beautiful. Too short. You're right. It is too short. Fred somehow makes it dirtier when he does it.
Bent
though.
over to sing.
Bent over
Over
to
the sink.
Your butt cheese.
Your
It almost
butt
sounds
cheese
like
was warm
butt
in the
cheese.
shower.
Butt cheese.
Yeah, your butt cheese is warm.
Your butt cheese was warm in the shower.
Your butt cheese. I got to take a break or we'll fall far behind, as you know. We'll be back right after these words. Would ye come on in here and do the weather for us, will you? Would ye? This is not Woody. This is Would ye.
Yeah, I don't know what Would ye has done.
Right. Would ye? Come on in. Come on in, pal. Oh, mine.
Except he patterns himself after Woody.
Right. Would ye come in and do the weather for us?
First, I would like to make an announcement. My beautiful Suni is pregnant.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm very excited. She's pregnant with my next girlfriend. I'm a lucky fellow. Homo says what?
You're silly.
What about the weather?
We can expect clouds today.
Okay, thank you, Would ye. Wow.
He's even telling his own bad jokes now. I heard that joke a week ago.
Yeah, me too. All right, let me talk to Sam Kinison. What happens every once in a while is the phone lines collapse on Sam's grave, and I can talk to him due to conductivity.
Huh?
Conductivity. Whatever. Okay, here we go. You know, science.
No, this couldn't be something.
Is this Sam on line 12? Oh, okay. How you doing, Sam?
Oh, God, it's a beast. It's a beast. It's a beast. I'm from hell. Oh!
Poor Sam is in hell, and he sounds upset. You sound upset.
Oh, man, I'm just so pissed.
What's the matter?
I can't believe this crap.
What?
I can't believe that Rosie O'Donnell has her own friggin' TV show.
I know, me
You
too.
hated her, huh?
I can't believe this. How is that big ass's head going to fit on TV? I mean, she could use that. You could take her panties and make a circus tent out of them.
That's right. You're absolutely right. God bless
you
Sam
would know
Kinison.
lightweight.
Sam, yeah, you would know that. Yeah, but Sam could carry his weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
You know, I'll tell you, Sam. I know you hate Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, you know what? She's like a turd. Honestly, she's like a turd. She's like a big turd.
Right.
In fact, you know, you could just take her TV show, you could watch it with a toilet seat around it, and watch her float around the TV screen like a big turd. You know? Can you imagine having sex with that mess?
I know.
You'd have to imagine making love to her. I'd have to wear a condom over my penis and my eyes.
You're saying you would wear 2 condoms. And I don't even remember you wearing a condom when you were alive.
My condoms.
Oh, well, that's saying you can't be too careful, you know? I mean, imagine the condom on my head broke, and I got a good look at that face. That'd be horrible.
You wear a condom on your head.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
see.
too bad, man.
Man, I miss your comedy, man. I know you're in hell, man, but it can't be that bad.
Oh, there's no good-looking chicks down here.
No one?
And there's no women. No one is dying to... Oh, well, okay, fine. I got one.
F-word, Sam. Okay.
I got a little carried away.
What is that? I had to hit the button on you, Sam, just like the old days. I thought you said you were under control. Now, you say somebody sent Minnie Pearl down there?
Somebody sent Minnie Pearl down. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. Come on. I mean, at least you can send down like a kook brain, like, Margot Kidder.
Right, Margot Kidder would be acceptable.
I mean, she might look like a bag lady, but at least she's under 80 years old.
Right.
For Christ's sake, she's just missing just enough teeth.
Well, I don't know which way Ella Fitzgerald is going, but she just died.
Yeah, maybe she'll be down there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you something. It really sucks there's no good-looking women in hell because you always got great-looking women in real life.
It's not fair.
Right.
And nothing is fair down here.
Right.
Let me ask you something.
It's a place of punishment.
It really is.
Is it fair that Ray Combs dies and Chuck Woolery continues to laugh?
No, I don't know.
I mean, who did that jerk ever make laugh?
That's right. You're absolutely right.
All he ever did was sit around on the Love Connection couch looking at his friggin' refrigerator-sized watch.
Right.
Alex Trebek hates his ass.
Yeah, listen, Sam, I got to be going. But I realize sometimes when
I got to say one thing. It's amazing to me the frivolous kind of things that Sam is still interested in.
You see, I told
you. You believe these conversations.
All these people who channel the dead and stuff are looking for wisdom from Bob. No S word. You're really messing up, man. You're using all the foul language. There's an FCC still here on Earth. All right, listen, Sam.
All right.
Sam, What?
It's just between me and you.
I know, yeah. Listen, I got to be going. Is there anything you'd like to know? I realize I'm kind of selfish in these conversations. I always want to know about hell and what it's like. But what about Earth? Do you want to know anything that's going on here?
Yeah, there is. I want to know. Just between me and you and Howard, I just want to know, has O.J. killed Paula Barbieri yet?
No, as a matter of fact, Sam, O.J. seems to be behaving.
Yeah, okay. Well, listen. I got a question. There's something I do want to know. One last thing about Robin.
Okay.
Honey?
Yes.
Are you still around there?
What?
Okay, I got a question for you.
What?
Just between me and you, maybe can you answer something for me?
Sure.
Could you stop getting these stupid little high colonics?
No, what do you think about those?
Did you ever think for 1 second where all that dirty water goes, you know? Well, I'll tell you where they go. All your little used peas and carrots go right into our drinking water supply! Come on, sick demon, oh, God.
Now, Sam,
I mean, come on, Princess. Just because your daddy raped you 48 years ago.
On, back off.
Hey, there's no
easy.
reason to keep trying to obliterate the sweat from his little ham hands on your precious little body.
You always had it in for Robin, man.
Come on.
It sounds like you're still in love with Robin.
Love my little piece of
I am still in love with Robin. Come on. I mean, you're like a postage stamp. One lick and you both get sticky. All
right. Now, you always remember Robin. That's nice of you, Sam. How come you never say anything to Jackie?
Or Fred.
Why don't you ever say anything to Jackie?
Who's that?
Who's that? Like most people, you forgot Jackie.
I'm sorry. I don't remember the woman.
You don't remember the woman? No, he's a man. That's a guy who tells jokes. Jackie the Joke Man.
Okay. Listen, well, I've got a joke for this little...
You got a joke?
Little Jackie woman.
Okay.
Jackie... Honey, are you still around, Jackie?
Yes, I am, Sam.
Okay, sweetie, listen. What's the difference between me, Sam Kinison, and Andrew Dice Clay's career?
What's the difference between Sam Kinison and Andrew Dice Clay's career?
Nothing. We're both dead!
We're both dead, right. Sam, I got to say goodbye.
Listen, man, it ain't easy being dead. I was just talking to Dr. Herman Tarnauer.
Yeah, the diet doctor.
Diet doctor guy.
Yeah.
He was talking, and he was saying that his last words... You know what his last words were?
What?
His last words were, Gene, you stupid bitch, you're pointing the gun the wrong way!
I tell you, I miss him. Sam, you can't say the F word. Sam, we're on the radio. Sam, listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen, I miss you.
You're about to say something about Timothy Leary?
You said you're about to get high with effing Timothy Leary. Come on, man. You're killing me.
If you see Jack Kevorkian, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Tell them to send Anna Nicole Smith down here because I need some chicks.
Yeah.
I need some women. I need some demons. I need somebody to get high with. I need somebody to...
He's gone.
Oh, goodness.
Just in the nick of time.
They revoked his phone privileges in hell. For
I hit the button on him 4 times. What happened?
You couldn't control him in life, and you can't control him in death.
If anyone doubts that is really Sam Kinison, how can you doubt now?
That's proof.
We hit the button on him 4 times. He's the real Sam. Let me take a break and see. I got to go yell at Jackie.
Why yell at Jackie?
Jackie was supposed to give Sam Kinison a little talk, wasn't he?
He didn't even know me.
What?
He didn't even know me.
I know. What?
Jackie spoke to Sam.
He did?
Yeah, at length.
Evidently, Jackie doesn't communicate well with people.
That never came up
Not
as an
with the
issue.
dead, anyway.
Never came up as an issue.
Well, maybe it should have.
I made a mistake letting Jackie talk to him.
Oh, please.
Mr. Head Writer.
I think Sam was a little drunk this morning.
Was he?
He just rolled in from a hard night in hell.
Did you talk to him before?
With Dr. Timothy Leary.
Did he sound a little sloshed?
Yeah.
No.
A little bit.
Can't be.
But
it was Sam, the real Sam Kinison.
It sounded like the mistakes of a partying man.
Okay.
It sounded like.
All right. Anyway, let me take a break here. Everybody can compose
I don't
themselves.
see how you get upset with Sam or Jackie.
Yeah, I will take a break and we'll be back right after this.
Douchebag says what?
Okay, here we go. Ponce de la Fone. This is him. He calls up some show. Is it a psychiatric show?
Yeah, he's called this guy before. You'll recognize the guy's
All right.
voice.
Hi, Hector. How are you?
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Appreciate your call.
Not too good now, though.
Okay, what's the matter?
Well, maybe you can help me sort out my problem.
All right.
I recently moved back to my mom's house.
All right.
And I feel very uncomfortable living with my stepfather.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 22.
It's very difficult once you grow
Because
up.
when I was growing up, he sexually molested me.
All right. Okay. You had to move here for economics?
You know, the host is going, okay, home run.
All right.
Home run. Okay. When he hear what he
Don't
says?
lose this call.
Did you hear what he said? Okay, all right. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Not, oh, you poor thing. All he's thinking about is, hey, I got a live one here.
Well, in my mind, that's what he said.
That's
Who
what
do
it
I know?
sounds
That's
like
what
to
it sounds
me.
like to me, too.
Yes, I was fired from my job.
All right. Well, the most important thing to do is, first of all, is don't make an issue out of it and forgive him. He's not going to do anything to you now.
Well, this morning, there was an incident in the shower, and...
Oh, that flashback.
He's on the other line.
Doctor, your mom is asleep. Take off your PJs. I'm coming in with a Vaseline. When you were wearing the shower, your butt cheeks were warm.
Okay, well, we can't have that kind of a situation on the air, so please call us back, Hector. I'm sorry we got disconnected there. Let me talk to you about
What
this.
kind of host is
If
this?
this situation persists, you're going to have to get out. What you're going to have to do is...
His father was on the phone.
Get out, lock the doors to everything, and try to make it just as quick and as comfortable around there as possible. And when I say quick is to remove yourself just as quick as you possibly can.
From your butches. Your butches is warm.
That guy should stay all out of giving advice. Listen to him.
All right, here's Ponce de la Fone. Now he's calling, what is this?
That's that religious guy that he's called before. Too,
I don't know. Butches.
He just he calls a guy as one of your characters.
Okay. Is this a different talk show or the same show?
Different talk show.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to our first call. Let's go to line 3. Who's this, please?
Haywood, you blow me.
Hi, Hayward.
I'm getting aroused.
All right. What's the question, sir?
You wearing panties?
That's our usual, I think, call from a person trying to get on the Howard Stern show, and then he records it, and then they play it on the show.
That's pretty good. And that's me calling in.
Yes.
It's pretty good. Hey, would you blow me?
That was perfect. What's your question? Do you wear panties?
I like the guy goes, hi, Haywood.
Hey, Haywood. Haywood. I got to hear that again.
This is really good.
Okay, let's go to our first call. Let's go to line 3. Who's this, please?
Haywood, you blow me.
Hi, Hayward.
I'm getting aroused.
All right. What's the question, sir?
You wearing panties?
That's our usual, I think, call from on the Howard Stern show, and then he records it.
I think when he goes, I'm aroused, and he goes, oh, all right. Thanks for reporting. Yeah, I just want you to know I'm aroused.
So puzzling.
You think he would have hung up after that? He's like, oh, okay. Hey, Haywood. Haywood. I love funny phone calls. God damn, that's funny. Nothing makes me laugh but that. You want more?
Yes, I
What do you think this is? Think this is a Ponsula phone show?
Please. Those are two great calls.
You want to hear the first one again?
Yes.
All right. Your butt juice is warm.
Hey, sweetie.
Uh-oh. My stepdad's on the phone.
Hi, Hector. How are you?
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Appreciate your call.
Not too good now, though.
Okay, what's the matter?
Well, maybe you can help me sort out my problem.
All right.
I recently moved back to my mom's house.
All right.
And I feel very uncomfortable living with my stepfather.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 22.
It's very difficult.
Because when I was growing up, he sexually molested me.
All right. Okay. You had to move here for economics?
Yes, I was fired from my job.
All right. Well, the most important thing to do is, first of all, is don't make an issue out of it and forgive him. He's not going to do anything to you now.
Well, but this morning, there was an incident in the shower, and, oh, no,
that flies back.
He's on the other line.
Hector, your mom is asleep. Take off your PJs. I'm coming in with a Vaseline. When you were wearing the shower, your butt cheeks were warm.
Okay, well, we can't have that kind of a situation on the air, so please call us back, Hector. I'm sorry we got disconnected there. Let me talk to you.
Wow. Hector, when you was in the shower.
It was perfect. He called himself Hector, and then
Yeah,
this guy with
that's
this
great.
very heavy accent.
I got to hear the other one more time, too, because that's pretty funny. And then I'll be done with it.
Okay, let's go to our first call. Let's go to line 3. Who's this, please?
Haywood, you blow me.
Hi, Hayward.
I'm getting aroused.
All right. What's the question, sir?
You wearing panties?
That's our usual, I think, call from a person trying to get on the Howard Stern show.
That's
well,
good.
he made it.
I like that it's me making the call. I think that's funny. Like, I don't even have to make phony phone calls. Guy just samples my voice. That's cool. Okay, first let me check in with Woodgie and the weather. Woodgie, come on in, baby. This is our weather forecaster, Woodgie. How's it going?
Me and Sun Yi are going for a walk to Chinatown so she can feel at home among the gooks for a while.
Well, that's nice.
Me and Sun Yi are going for a walk to Chinatown so she can feel at home among the gooks for a while.
Now, you said that already. You didn't have to repeat yourself. I said that's nice.
Not as nice as when we take a cab back and I get both hands under her kimono.
Listen to me. First of all, you're not supposed to say gooks. That's an unfortunate term.
Is that a love term between the two?
I mean, it's a horrible thing to say, and I just don't know what do. You know what? Do the weather, would ye?
Today, light sprinkles and some sun.
Thank you. Is that true? You think you trust anything he says?
No.
Could there actually be light sprinkles?
Do you actually think he cares about the weather?
Sure he does.
No. I think he's about as interested in the weather as he is in his delivery. Okay. The great Wood Yee, everybody. Everybody loves Wood Yee. Let me take some Tuinol, Seconal.
Do you have to do all that to get into...
Yeah, Elvis won't enter a body unless it's filled with drugs. Unless it's pumped with incredible amounts of things, food and drugs. So I'm just going to take this handful of Tuinols, Quaaludes, bacon and eggs, and muffins, and hash and pork chops, and some White Crosses and roast beef and some fried chicken. All this stuff here in front of me, Rob, and I will begin eating.
That's all in some kind of a mush.
Last night I began a heavy dosage of morphine and Darvons with chickpeas. And I had a few TV dinners before I went to bed, and then some Secanols to wash that down in cantaloupe. And then I ate some cotton candy and pot roast and St. Joseph aspirin for children because I was feeling a little achy afterwards. All right, here we go. You ready?
Elvis should be right at home.
All right. Elvis? 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 Oh my God.
Oh, something's happening.
Yeah, bad acting. Oh, my.
Elvis?
Oh, my God. Is that you, Mr. Quiver?
Elvis, is that you?
Oh, yeah.
You're here with us.
Yeah, that's right, Mr. Quiver.
Was it hard for you to come this time? Because you haven't been here in a long time.
Yes. Let me ask you something.
Yeah?
You think if Paramount Pictures hears this, they won't call Howard anymore?
That could be. That was the bad little bit of acting there.
Mr. Quivers,
I want to ask you a question, you smart lady.
Yes.
Why don't that Hillary Reagan contact me for advice?
Hillary Reagan. It's Hillary Clinton.
Oh, Hillary Clinton.
And what would she want to ask you?
See, I don't pay much attention to politics, but I could set her straight, because she need a few Tuinol, Secanols, and a turkey leg.
You would advise drugs and food.
And methadone, yes.
So how's it going with you?
I've been celebrating for months since Lisa Marie dumped that dark man, Michael Jackson.
Did you have a problem with her marrying a black man?
I'll talk about that in a minute, but first I want to say, hello, Memphis, fellow hillbilly, you dumb bastards.
Oh, that's right. We're in your hometown.
Yes, Mr. Quivers.
Do you miss Graceland?
I'm dead, but damn. Woman, you could raise the dead. Those 2 lumps of flesh on your chest is as pretty as my mama's lumps on the back of her neck.
Well, keep your hands off.
I'm so glad to be back near the 2 pieces of real estate I love most.
Which are?
Memphis, the home of Graceland, and that little old magic triangle that you got between your legs, Missy Quiver. Hubba, hubba.
I saw one of your girlfriends in the paper the other day. That Linda Thomas or Thompson, whatever her name was.
Met her when she was 9. Well, that ain't the one I met when I was 9.
No, that was Priscilla.
Yeah, she was good, though. Hey, let me ask you something. Am your daddy still alive?
Yes, he is.
Well, when he died, be sure to tell me so I can smell his hand.
Oh.
That am some codfish delight.
Oh, you're just
I understand your daddy.
Elvis.
Your daddy had his way with you. Don't be ashamed.
You should have known that. How come you had to be told?
Please, Missy Quivers, don't try to direct a conversation. Who you think you are, Ivan Rapeman?
What are you here for today, Elvis?
I call him Ivan Rapeman because every time he hang up the phone with Howard feel like he'd been raped. A lot of reshoots.
Have you been there on some of those phone calls?
Yeah. Ivan Rapeman, lucky he never had Elvis in a flick. Good luck with a 100-page script. But I'm a dumb hick. I can't even read.
They let you do comedies. Maybe Ivan Reitman would have worked with you.
Who knows? He's a good man, though. I like him.
So you think Howard's doing the right thing by doing a movie?
Yeah, my name... I did movies, and my name was always different in the movies. They never called me Elvis.
They called you Deke.
That's right. They called me Deke or Deke. But they confused me because I would say, my name is Elvis. They said, no, we're rolling film. They took advantage of the fact that I was a little slow. And then I'd get upset and I had to eat on the set, and tater tots and peanut butter would become my vice.
You ruined a beautiful body, Elvis.
End this bit. Father Day just passed. Did you know that?
Yes, it did.
Who cares? My pappy was one damn stupid hillbilly a-hole.
Yeah, but Lisa Marie must have been missing you.
My father was so stupid one time he took a fishing pole to SeaWorld. Took me there.
I can see you're stuck on your father.
Yeah, he caught 3 porpoises, a dolphin, and a killer whale. It was a good barbecue. He has done as a 6-year intern.
But what about your own daughter? Aren't you sorry you're not here for her?
I always loved family. You're right. I miss my mama the most, though, even more than my own daughter.
You're not united with her?
Who, my mama?
Yeah, she's dead too.
No, she went to hell.
Oh.
She used to sleep with me. You don't go to heaven when you do that. My big, fat, smelly, ugly, stupid, dirty, eating, lumpy, fabby, stinking, tumorous mama. She was so good to me, though. Every night before I went to bed, she would give me a glass of gravy and cookies.
Gravy and cookies?
Gravy, I'm a beverage in Memphis.
That's supposed to be milk.
I used to have a double. I could drink a vat of that crap. I'm a grown boy. Holy mackerel.
You used to have a what?
I said I would have a double.
A double? Oh.
I love my mama, though. She was the brightest woman. She was very stupid. But she was one of the smelliest. She never used toothpaste because none of her teeth were loose.
Oh, dear.
She was fat, my mama. You saw pictures of my mama.
I did see her, and I couldn't understand how she had such a handsome son.
Whenever she would come to the barbecue, someone would put an apple in her mouth.
And she got a handsome husband. Your husband was handsome.
Oh, her husband was very handsome. My daddy was a very good-looking man.
How do you wind up with her?
I don't know. Some people would say it was that she was good in bed, but I would see my mama naked sometime, and her private parts looked like the exact change basket at the toll booth. But my papa used to say that making love to my mama was like burying roadkill. You wanted to get it over with as fast as you could without looking too much.
Do you think they were happy?
I don't know. Her vagina was condemned by the Board of Health. I never confess all these things. I don't know why I feel so comfortable talking to you.
Very forthcoming today.
Yes, my mama was a pig. She ate lasagna with a snow shovel. Her depends would get caked on like stucco. She would a fat smelly pig.
Depends?
Yeah, oh yeah. My mama never was continent. She was always in the continent. In this continent, anyway. Mama didn't like to travel. She was a pig.
She stayed in this continent.
She didn't want foreigners making fun of her.
No.
She had raccoon eyes.
Yeah, even when you went to Germany, did she ever visit you?
Yes, she did. I love my mama. She taught me, this is one thing you don't know. I never ever told nobody this.
What is this?
But when I was a small boy, my mama taught me about life, love, and the alphabet.
How?
She would say, Elvis, A, B, C, D, E, I, E, I, O. Man, am that not impressive? And I know my vowels, too.
Your vowels?
A, E, I, O, U. I love food. You know what schmegma is?
Schmegma. I have heard that term.
I would like to thank God that you asked me about my daughter.
Yes, I did.
Marrying
I
that freak.
wish you would.
I would like to thank God right now that my daughter dumped that alleged child molesting freak of a husband of hers.
Well, you up in heaven, don't you have any inside information as to whether any of that's true or not?
I don't know. If I wasn't on drugs before she married him, I certainly would be after she did marry him. Well,
Maybe you would have prevented it had you been here.
I could have prevented it. I see nothing wrong with marrying your sister or your cousin. But
Oh, stop.
hell, even animals are okay, except a pig. A pig lie in a bed of his own feces.
Wait a minute. Why would you have trouble with a guy marrying a child?
That's not
Or
right.
being interested in
I
children?
learned my ways.
You took home a young Priscilla.
Come to think of it, I also lied in a bed of my own feces. Why am I putting that down? Wait, Missy Weathers. You lie in your own feces at night, right?
No, I
With your
don't.
hycolonic.
No.
All right, here. I got some songs for you I would like to do
Oh,
right
dear.
now.
You're going
all
to
right?
sing? Have you been writing up there in heaven?
Not much. I can't get the foods that inspire me to write. I love hot dogs and shredded wheat and juicy fruits and veal and chunkies. And burgers, especially, and string beans. And a cream of broccoli soup and rolls and marshmallows and lamb
Enough
stew.
already.
And
Have you been writing up there in heaven?
not much. I can't get the foods that inspire me to write. I love hot dogs and shredded wheat and juicy fruits and veal and chunkies. And burgers, especially, and string beans. And a cream of broccoli soup and rolls and marshmallows and lamb
Enough
stew.
already.
And scalloped potatoes and pudding.
It
Now, here
never
it
ends.
is. This is a song that I would like to do about my ex-son-in-law, Michael Jackson.
All right.
It's a little song I wrote. Well, it wasn't for the money, two for the show. I'm so happy to see that little alleged child molester go. So don't you mess with my Lisa Ballou. You don't even sing so good, you greasy-headed pale black fruit. Thank you. Thank you.
Have you been... Yeah, I thought
I'm worse than John Tesh.
maybe you would have picked up some of those Michael Jackson songs.
And let me, that's no good. These are songs I stole from the black man. Here I go. I would like to do a song called Love My Taters. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
I thought this was Love Me Tender.
Love my taters, love my corn, I love my pork chops too. Love my chicken and french fried steak, egg rolls and thick beef stew. Give me peas and carrots and biscuits to fill my monstrous belly. I'd eat anything that is just coated with peanut butter and jelly. Thank you. Thank you.
You don't really remember your songs, do you?
Excuse me. I wrote a song for you, my beautiful Missy.
Really? What tune is this to?
It's a beautiful song I wrote called Highway.
Elvis, wait a minute. Can I ask you something?
Thank you.
How come all of your songs sound like your old songs?
Because I never could write any songs. I really didn't have that much talent. I stole these from the black man. It's hard to write the music. I can write the words.
I
though.
see. So go on. Sing this song.
All right. This is a song I wrote about you, Robin.
Yeah.
Miss Quivers. Thank you. And now I turn my rear to make it easy for insertion. My colon will soon be clean, and I will be a healthy person. It's caught it must be freed and loose 2 times a month on Friday. Fred, you can't play, can you? Today it goes in a tube to Hershey Highway. Do I dare try the next verse? Oh, yes. It may seem dumb to pay for help with natural functions, but me, I'm more than you. So don't you quiz or make assumptions. My butt, it's made of gold. Fred, come here. I'm going to hit you over the head.
I can't believe that this is what is consuming you.
I can't believe I can't sing my song about hycalonic. Oh me, what have I got if I can't pay to cop a squat? All right, thank you. I got to go. I'm having a tough morning. I want to thank you, Mr. Quiver.
It's a pleasure talking to you, and I hope people of Memphis
Thank you.
are happy to hear the king.
I love you, Memphis. I love you so much. I miss pulling you over and arresting all you dumb hillbillies. I love you so much.
They still flock to you, Elvis.
Absolutely. I gotta go.
You have not been forgotten.
I love you.
Goodbye.
I love you. I hope to hump Ruth Gordon today. All right, goodbye.
He's up there.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Robin, so embarrassed.
Howard.
What did Elvis say? Oh, my pants are wet.
Oh, dear.
I think Elvis made in my pants.
He likes to do that.
How's his music, by the way? Is it improved?
And he's still obsessed with food.
Food and high colonics, I hear.
Food and drugs.
I
And
remember nothing. Oh, okay. Why are they giving away a trip to Hawaii? So we'll just mention them for free?
Exactly.
Okay.
Now, do you want
I'm sorry.
Now, do you want to know what the trip includes?
No, it's your teeth and gums. It's so hard to understand you sometimes.
Heard Stores fine. You just never heard of the
I thought he was talking about Stores Cable.
Stores.
Okay. 5 days and 4 story nights in Mauna Kea, Hawaii. You get coach airfare for 2, double occupancy hotel accommodations at a 3-star property, mid-sized car rental, luau, snorkeling, and $500 in spending money.
Can you get a luau?
A luau.
Yeah.
Snorkeling, too.
Snorkeling you get?
There's even stargazing on Mauna Kea.
All right, now what you're going to have to do is call in and identify who is making what noise. Now, I'll play you all 5 noises. One is Jackie, one is Fred, one is Robin, one is Gary, one is me.
All right.
All right?
I don't even know. I mean, I haven't heard these yet, so I'm pretty...
yeah, I haven't either.
I'm pretty excited.
I don't even remember what I did. Each one is a body function from one of us. And you'll call in, and if in 5 days, we'll play these for 5 days, and then we'll start seeing if anyone can do it. Here we go. Noise 1. See, you're into this. I see you, Robin. You're playing the game.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
You're going to try to guess.
Okay, that's 1.
Oh, man.
That's a body function from someone on the show. Here's number 2. What the hell? All right. Here is number 3. No one's going to win. Oh, I know what that is. Number 4. Number 4. What? All right, here's number 4. And here is number 5.
Grown men.
That was no lady.
Pitiful.
I don't even know. I can't even begin. And I know one of them's mine. I think I know which one is mine.
You think you do?
Yeah, I think I do.
You think Robin did that short one?
I know. I just know. I know which one's mine, I think. Do you know which one's mine?
Do you know which one is yours?
Can you, if I just hold up a finger,
Yeah.
would you tell me? Because I don't want to give away the answer. I'll just write it down. Okay, that's what I thought. I
You
wasn't
did
sure.
recognize yourself.
Yeah.
That would be sad if you couldn't recognize
I know.
yourself.
Did everyone recognize themselves?
Did you guys did?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Funny thing about guys. I think I know some of them, but I don't
think
know.
I know some of them, too.
All right.
They will remain in that order?
Yeah, that's the
That's
order.
the order.
We'll play them again tomorrow at some time.
Yeah. Listen during the show. And maybe you'll... What?
We can't hear him again now?
You want to hear him one more
Yeah.
time?
I think it's
All right,
good.
this is it. And then I got to do
Proud of
news.
his work.
Jackie's so proud. Hey, I'm in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Contributing.
Oh, you
I just got to figure out the rest. I know
damn
me.
funny.
Who says I can't
Here we go.
I know me. Who's the rest?
All right, here we go. Here they are. Number 1. That was not it. That was me. All right. Number 1. Number 2.
Oh, man.
Number 3.
like a leaky bulb.
Number 4. And number 5. I think I know who everyone is. That's the sad part. I can almost tell.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Let me write down what number I think Gary is, okay? Hold on. Gary, just tell me if I'm right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And I'll tell you who is I'll tell you who number 3 is. What did you say?
Oh my.
No, wait, that's number 2. All right, here's number 3. All right. Right, here's number 4. This is where I get tricked up. All right, I know who that is. Is that right?
No.
No? Oh, okay. All right.
And now you know the whole story.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Now, that's interesting. I never would have guessed that.
Oh, now that's not fair, is what it is.
Yeah.
Because
Play the game.
Know.
Now, yeah, I have to know. I'm the host of the show. You are a player. You're one of the people who gets to play. You can maybe win a trip to Hawaii. You could never get this. You would never guess this.
Maybe I would.
All right, let me check in with Wood Yee for the weather. Wood Yee? Hey, buddy. How about
Howard? I came in to warn you.
What?
Hail today. Big goddamn hail like softballs.
Really?
Who knows? It's just how often you hear that there's going to be hail. My nip girlfriend, Sun Yi, doesn't even know the English word for hail.
That's a shame.
Yeah, especially since her face is so puffy it looks like she got caught in a hailstorm. What a pig. But I love to stick it to her.
All right. So you're saying that...
What kind of a forecast is this?
So the weather forecast is hail?
I hail you, Howard. Frig the weather. I have no idea what it will be. I'm a horny old comic, not Kreskin.
All right, thank you, Wood Yee. All right, there he goes.
Aren't
Wood
there
Yee.
some maps he could check?
He's
Nobody's
wild.
asking him to pull it out of the air.
He's a funny guy. Funny guy.
Tell him he's a weatherman.
Wood Yee the weatherman. Who has a, much like the comedian Woody Allen has a Chinese girlfriend named Sun Yi. I guess that's a very popular name.
It's like Jim, I suppose,
Yeah.
in China.
Thank God for
stop
alcohol and vaginas.
Stop it.
Because men would never talk to women.
That's it. And, that's it, but...
Homo says what?
I'm even looking at pictures of OJ's future bride, Gretchen. God, he got a great picture of her in a bikini. Boy, he's a lucky man. He really is lucky. I'm trying to see what she looked like with her head chopped off. I keep putting my thumb over it, and she still looks good.
And, that's it, but that though.
Yeah. All right, I know a lot of people want the weather, so let's check with our weatherman, Wood Yee. Here's Wood Yee with the weather.
It's going to be a very nice day.
Thank you, Wood Yee.
Wow, just a straightforward forecast?
Yeah, how come...
The weather never touches my body.
Mm-hmm.
Do what I do. Stay at home and get in bed with a Chinese girl. Me and Sun Yi are going to play strip mahjong. What a mess I'm going to make on the rug.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing about Wood Yee.
Mahjong.
Mahjong. You love her, huh? That's your girlfriend?
No, I tell her I do. How else could an old, decrepit loser like me get a young broad, even a foreigner like her?
Now, Wood Yee, I don't care about any of this, but are you sure of your weather report?
As sure as Sun Yi's private parts are parallel to the ground, Howard.
All right, thank you. All right, and thank you, Wood Yee. There he goes, Wood Yee. Who he's not Woody, he's Wood Yee.
Yes.
Yeah, and he has a Chinese girlfriend named Sun Yi, but it's not Woody Allen.
You'd think he was Woody Allen.
Yeah, right. He tries to live his life just like Woody Allen.
Except for making movies and money.
Right. He has no money.
And no movies.
And no movies. He has movies at home that he watches.
Yeah, he watches Woody Allen movies.
Right. He's a big fan. And,
you know, that's it. But that, though.
Anybody want to hear me pass wind into the microphone?
No.
Come on.
Look, you're going to give away the
No, I'm not.
contest.
This is a good one, though. Here it comes. This is not highbrow humor, ladies and gentlemen. This is about as good as it gets, though.
I think this is cheating.
She's going to miss it.
Oh,
Thank
my.
you very much. Did you hear that? That was coming out of me. I'm so proud.
Like a tuba's in your butt.
I ate a whole bunch of ziti with cheese, man.
That's what we were treated to.
That's what you just heard. That's me.
That's ziti.
Ziti.
Wow.
Something nasty happens to that ziti inside my body. I should have saved that for the press conference. Boy, am I stupid.
See?
Maybe I'll work
I
one
tried to stop you.
I'm dying.
I'm going to be like Papa. I tried to stop you.
Yeah. First of all, hello, everybody. My name is Howard Stern, and welcome Syracuse and Memphis officially to this little network of ours. Your mornings just took a major turn into the light. The light, that is me, Howard Stern, and my lovely Robin. We will make you laugh, think, and skip work. And in spite of our useless staff, Fla-Fla-Floli, my show is crawling across our great land like locusts, chewing up ears and spitting them out, infesting minds with our unique, if despicable, senses of humor. We're candy for the minds of the masses. From coast to coast, we are spreading like a fungus. Memphis, Syracuse, you lucky, lucky bastards.
You're some of the first to get in.
That's right. Now like Los Angeles, Philadelphia, and even stupid Myrtle Beach, and countless other cities, well, 30. You need only turn on your radio and bingo. Dick jokes, great news, great bits, and the puzzle that is Eric Norris, a.k.a. Fred Norris, the artist formerly known as Fred. Now, as the main spokesperson for Westinghouse Broadcasting, I welcome you to our family and anxiously await...
You're firing.
We anxiously await being fired by Westinghouse Broadcasting. I know all you media snakes will trash us and write your incredibly redundant negative articles. It's predictable. But as you know, I love people. All people. Now that we've got that application out of the way, maybe I should take a few questions and insult you. Does that pretty much explain everything?
Mic, yes.
It does? All right. Don't be nervous. I'm a douchebag.
What is it about radio that you love?
I don't love anything about it. I do it. I love the money. I hate it. I hate getting up in the morning. My health is bad. I don't enjoy being here. I don't enjoy working with Tom Chiusano. They've drained me of anything I loved about radio when I first got into it, and I strictly do it to support my family. There's nothing enjoyable about it. And then when you finally get on a roll, some government jackass tells you some stupid rule that he came up with, and you're bad for people, and then some idiot complains, and then some moron complains about this, and another guy, some parent complains because they can't handle it, and nobody can control their kids. It's a stupid, suck-ass business. And on top of it, I never get any credit for anything I do. All these jerks congratulate themselves who are on the radio, and they all suck. It's a hellhole. It's a horrible business. Any of you kids listening out there, do something with your life. I'm way too talented for this medium. I didn't have confidence in myself, so I went into this. I should have been a circus clown.
Speaking of circus clowns, have you heard...
The only reason to go into it is to get laid, and I got news for you. I ain't getting that either. None of these girls want to spread. Except Robin, but that's a different story. Anyway, go ahead.
Have you heard from any of the Westinghouse people about the show?
No, no one's called me. Who am I? I'm only responsible for 50% of the income brought in by this
Are
company.
you upset about that?
Yes, I believe I should be contacted by Michael Jordan. And
oh, dear.
What would you tell Jordan if he did contact you?
I would tell him, don't contact me. I'm busy. But I would like to be contacted so I could say that. What am I going to sit and listen to his Bubba Minds for? You understand what I'm saying? That's an Italian term for nonsense. What would I say to him? I would say I wouldn't really actually want to meet the guy. I mean, every boss is the same as the last boss. He'll probably end up firing me. Michael Jordan will fire me. I can't see how a conservative company like Westinghouse will keep me around. I'll do something stupid, and then they'll get sick of me and throw me out. Bobcat's a weird guy. I don't know what to make of Bobcat. Bobcat, every once in a while, comes in here, and he's my best friend, and he loves me, and I can't take it. How come you don't put me on the show more? Then I put him on the show, and then he goes around and badmouths me. That seems to be Bobcat's option, to be friends one time and then to hate me another time. I don't know what this guy's problem is. I don't know what he wants from me. I interview him. I try to make him interesting. He gets offended by everything. He offends everyone else and ranks on everyone else. But as soon as you say something about Bobcat, he falls to pieces and starts crying like a little girl. He needs to be bent over a chair and have sex with a man. He's acting like a little girl.
Howard.
Thank you. Finally, a little girl. That's a lovely woman. What are you wearing?
A short dress.
Really? You got a good body?
I'm working on it.
Oh, she's getting a round of applause.
I'm a runner.
Big chest?
No.
We got A cup?
No, big.
Big? That isn't anything to be embarrassed about. A I would tell you it's a whole other story. Are you a young woman? How did you get to own a radio station?
I have a talented brother that got me in the business.
Oh, I see. So your brother he got you involved.
Yeah, and I have a nice husband.
Oh, rich guy, huh? All right, listen, I like you.
Okay, terrific. I hope to meet you sometime when I'm in New York.
I would like that. Wear that dress. No panties and no bra.
Oh, I'll do it.
And you'll have a real good meeting with me.
Okay.
Trust me. That husband of yours will be history.
Okay.
All right, very good.
Okay.
Go
Thank
shave.
you.
All right, thank you. Any owner of mine is a good owner. Well, I believe that's all the questions we have time. Have we covered everybody?
That's everybody here, Howard.
Okay, thanks, guys. I tell you, women, you can't live with them, and you can't cut their heads off. All right. Travolta lately has been healing people, or so he claims. Now listen to this. This is the best. This is from the summer double issue of...
Is it Us?
Entertainment Weekly.
Entertainment Weekly.
A devout Scientologist, the actor occasionally uses a religious technique, a touch of the hand often known as an assist, to tend to sick people on the set. A person hurt their leg the other day, during the filming of this movie. Mm-hmm. And this is from Travolta. And I used about 4 different processes to help them heal, he says. And when anyone has a cold, I use certain processes to help them. So he goes around laying hands on people, healing them. Imagine what a megalomaniac this guy is.
Well, there could be something to this. He did heal that bad career of his.
That's true. Maybe he laid hands on his career. Something tells me he'll be in the tank again. You know what I mean?
He's going to talk himself in.
Yeah. Can you imagine you're working on a movie and stuff, and the star of the movie starts putting his hands on you to heal
you? Or
you?
saying, oh, somebody has a cold, let me go touch them.
All of us want superpowers. God knows I do. Since I was a little child, I just wanted something to set me apart from everyone else.
You know what? I was watching the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers last night, and I was like, yeah, that would be cool.
Right, exactly.
I wish I could join hands with people and, a light would appear in the room.
Listen to me.
What?
You better get out of the house. All right, so I'm worried about you. I'm worried about me, but I'm also worried about you. You're a sick woman.
I'm not coming out.
I've watched that show, too. So.
There was nothing else on. It wasn't like I chose to.
Like, if I'm on a movie with John Travolta, I'm going to turn to him, and he starts laying his hands on me to cure me. I'm going to be like, okay, John, I'm going to give you 2 processes right now. Number 1, I'm going to call a doctor. And number 2, get the F out of my way. All right? There's my processes.
I would just goof on him. I would go and tell everybody, I'm going to hobble in today, and I'm going to let John touch me.
That'd be funny. If someone's working on a movie, you will go in, oh, my God, I broke my ankle. Please, John, lay your hands on me. And then all of a sudden you pop up. I can walk. They just goof on the guy.
Really?
What a dick.
Do you think people are so starstruck by him?
Yeah.
When he touches them, they actually think they're
healed? Oh, John Travolta can heal people now.
He really does have healing hands. I bet you there are people saying that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in another report in the same magazine, Horshack walks on water. I'm not kidding. You got to read this. All right, look, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. Anyway, you're absolutely right. Just for those of you who were wondering, yes, this, in fact, is Jackie. That's Jackie's. Oh, no, that's me, rather. That is me. That is not. I'm sorry. That was me. This is Gary. Because you can hear it, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robin, of course, is chewing because Robin isn't going to fart or burp.
Of course.
And I was
Of course.
yelling at her about it. I said, the audience is going to know that's you. And yet a lot of people didn't. And this was the hard part. This is the part I got wrong. But this one is Jackie. I thought Jackie was the double blast, but it turned out it was Fred. I've never heard Fred fart before.
Yeah, me neither.
Fred, what happened in there? A double blast.
Double blast.
So this was Jackie on the
Rare
single.
occasions.
Here's Jackie.
That's all I could muster.
And here's Fred, of all people.
There you go.
You know what the funniest part about Fred's is?
Yeah.
He recorded his at home and brought it in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he didn't do it here.
Because I had the moment.
I thought you said you never pass wind.
I never do. That's why I had a microphone handy, and that's why I did it at home.
You imagine Fred walking around with a mic.
In his house.
Well, I
Yeah.
was working on a computer at the time, and I went, hey.
I got something here for the contest. I admire that. You loosened up quite a bit. That sounds like you left a mark in your skivvies.
There you go.
Well, make sure you get stars on your cable system, and I want to thank them for giving away this trip to Hawaii. And what's your first name?
My first name is Brian.
Brian. Well, congratulations, Brian.
Thanks a lot, Howard.
And we'll...
You know that prize is valued at $4,000.
yeah. Jackie will buy it from you for $1,000. All right, hold on, okay?
All right.
That's Brian. Oh, wow. I thought that was going to go on for months, that contest.
See, you had to take another contest. We could have dragged it out until next week.
Yes. Well, anyway, let me check in with Wood Yee and the weather. As you know, our weather forecaster is Wood Yee. Everybody loves him. Here's Wood Yee with the weather.
I can't do the weather. I'm depressed. Soon Yi is having her time of the month.
Oh, dear.
Who cares? Tell us the weather.
I can't. I'm so depressed. I never look up to see what it was like. There could be clouds, a tornado. Who gives a crap? I need some action. How about...
Oh, man. You're not going to get any action whatsoever, Wood Yee. Why not?
Okay, I'll go play with myself.
Where is he?
I don't know. He faded out. Just give me the weather, will you, Wood Yee?
I have two things to say. It's definitely going to rain or not, and you all suck.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Wood Yee, everybody. There he goes.
Really off his game today.
I hope there are professional broadcasters on after us today. There might be an opportunity for that to happen. Hey, never mind all that. At this point, I'm pretty sure I'm 12 to 14% fag. Completely.
I think so.
Yeah, let me just say, shut up there, crackhead Bob. Oh, you bastard. You crackhead bastard. Now, yeah, I like crackhead Bobby. Now talks like that. You should have kept doing crack. Why not? Listen to you. Yeah, now's the time to do crack when you sound like that. Now he's stuck.
No reason to live now.
Yeah. All right. At this point in the show, does anybody want to hear from a guy who was having sex with a dog and got caught by his parents and got thrown out of the house?
Well, I would have to hear that.
You would? Okay.
I would
at this
have
point.
to hear about what you do and how you get out of that one.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, dude, this is Bob.
Bob.
How you doing, Bob?
Hey, what's going on?
Your last name want to be Anya. How old a guy are you?
I'm 30 now.
What
When
age?
did this happen?
Yeah, what happened? How did you end up having sex with your dog, and how did your parents catch you, and what happened?
All my friends, man, when I was living up in the country, and we moved to Dallas, but all my friends that lived in the country, they were experimenting with farm animals and stuff.
Right.
It was the whole thing.
Like what kind of animals? I mean, you sound like a guy who would have sex with a dog, to be honest with you. You kind of fit the
Sound
stereotype.
like that would be in your past.
But you're not kidding around, right? Are you embarrassed about it, or it's just something that happened?
When I got older, I got embarrassed about it. But when I was young, I guess young and dumb like the rest of them.
You didn't know it was wrong.
Now, I'm just, I don't, you know.
Didn't care if it was wrong.
Was the dog male or female?
Female.
All right, at least you're not weird.
Not that weird.
Yeah.
Did any of the dogs get diseases?
No.
Was this your pet, your actual dog?
No, it was my stepfather's pet. And he's the one that caught me with it.
What kind of dog was it?
It was a collie.
Collie is, well, if I was going to go out with a dog, I guess it would be a collie. The long hair kind of feel like a woman. Was it a first date or?
Yeah.
What happened?
First and last date.
So all your friends start talking about how they had sex with farm animals, and then you said, okay, I'm going to do this to the dog.
Yeah, well, there's no farm animals in Dallas, you know. So.
Right.
Well, wait a minute. What kind of animals were they telling you about?
Chickens?
Sheep and cows. Yeah, one sick dude did it with a chicken.
Now that's sick. We saw a movie of that, remember, from Germany? I got this movie. Movies like that aren't allowed in the United States. Some listener sent me oh, yeah, I never showed that to you? You got to watch this guy. This guy looks like he's retarded. Oh, man. He's got no hair on his body, no hair on his head, and he finds this chicken. Don't I have the noise on tape? Hey, Freddie. Eric. You got the noise on tape of that chicken? You got to see this guy.
I know we've had a shrieking chicken noise.
That's it.
That I've heard.
That's it.
I never saw the movie.
Sounds like Curly on acid.
It's real.
Yeah. That's always been our inside joke, but that's. You got that chicken cart?
I'm going to look for it.
All right, go ahead. How can you lose that?
It's such a fun.
So, how old were you when this happened?
I was 13 at the time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So, you saw the collie, and you said, after hearing your friend's stories, you said, I'm going to get that collie?
Yeah, that was only, like I had, my dad was his dog. My dog was male, and...
You sound like Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elvis sounds a little bit clearer.
Yes, I do.
I'm just a hick from Dallas, man.
I gotta be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I had sex with my collie last night, and it was pretty bad.
Mr. Wiggins.
Mr. Quivers.
Yeah.
But did you, did you look at the collie and say she's kind of cute, or?
Like, were you attracted to it? And
fell in love with Lassie, huh?
But, it wasn't like you were attracted to it. It was just like you said, hey, let me see what it feels like.
Well, yeah, I was experimenting,
So where did you take the dog to do this?
No, that's what was funny was we were in the house, and the old man come in. He was looking.
Well, before you get to that, so you're in the house, and your parents were out.
I just got to point out something here again. Whenever guys do these weird things, they say they were experimenting.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's sort of like my first 5 girlfriends I was experimenting. They were kind of looking like collies. Yeah. So, you don't, in order to get the dog in the mood, so you don't want to get bit or something. Mm-hmm. Like, do you start kissing it or something?
Oh.
I don't know.
Doggy French kiss, huh?
Yeah, how do you how do you relax the dog?
Really.
It's just...
He's one of them willing, backing up dogs,
Right.
Well, you were rubbing her.
Mm.
Oh, I see. Oh, man. That's what I do to my wife. I rub her, and then she backs up into me.
Yeah, that was the funny part about it, though. Stepfather was in the backyard looking for the dog to try to feed the dog. And
Your stepfather was
I was in the house feeding it.
So, yeah, right. So, she didn't have pups or anything, did she?
No. Thank God.
Human heads on it.
Yeah.
So,
didn't even get started, and Dad walked in. What the hell are you doing?
So you had your clothes off, right?
Yeah.
You were completely nude?
Yeah, nude with the dog.
But you weren't actually having sex right there with the dog, were you? Starting to.
Yeah.
And so your dad walks in and he goes, what does he say to you? He goes, man, I thank God you're my...
What are you, some kind of freak?
He goes, thank God you're just a stepson.
Yeah, really. And then after that, did he tell you? He kicked me out of the house.
Did he tell your mom?
No, he didn't tell my mom why he was kicking me out. He just kicked me out of the house.
Wasn't your mom curious why you were getting thrown out of your house at 13?
I think he roundabout told her he told her I was on drugs and stuff like that.
So at 13 years old, you had to go live on your own?
Well, when he kicked me out, I moved in with my grandparents.
I see.
Yeah.
Did you have sex with their dog?
No,
they didn't have any animals.
And did you feel wrong about what you did, or did you?
Yeah, afterwards, when I got a little older and everybody started talking about bestiality, because back then I didn't know what the hell everybody was talking about, because everybody in the country was doing that.
So you just didn't realize it was wrong.
Yeah, everybody. Shetland ponies and
right, what kind of animals? So Elvis, explain something to me. Did you actually have sex with the dog?
Oh.
Which is better, a woman or a dog?
I don't know. Some women are dogs.
No, I'm saying, was it... I think that's the sickest thing I've ever heard, but would you say it was a pleasant feeling?
No.
It was not?
No. It was just strange.
Oh, man. Now, where's the dog?
She done passed on.
Out of embarrassment?
Yeah.
Did the dog growl during this?
No, that's the funny thing about it is it's just like he's backing into me and wanting it.
Oh, dear.
Oh, man. You might be going to hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet the dog.
Yeah, that's what my stepdad said. I got a first-class ticket straight to hell.
I mean, how do you get along with him now?
We don't.
Sounds like the dog was asking for it.
Oh, stop.
I mean, in a way. I mean,
Scratching on the window.
Dog was coming onto you. This dog was running around naked. And
Did you ever get to visit and the dog would be extra friendly?
yeah, like, did you ever visit that dog?
Yeah, I go see my mom afterwards when my dad was going to work.
And would he say, "Don't let the dog loose near your son"?
Yeah.
Would he?
Watch him around the dog.
Really? You can't trust
From
yourself.
then on, after that dog died, he started getting those dogs and stuff.
You started getting more dogs.
Yeah, well, male dogs.
Oh, male dogs.
Oh, he would only get a male dog.
Yeah.
So you haven't seen
no more females around here.
So you never really have seen your stepdad or had a conversation with him since that day.
Yeah, only over the phone. When he answers the phone.
Are you married now?
He goes, here's the freak again. You want to talk to him?
Oh, he's still bringing it up.
Oh yeah, it's always throwing in my face.
And your mom must know what you did. She must have said to him, "What did he do?"
Yeah, I think he did eventually.
Yeah, of course.
When he first kicked me out of the house, he was telling her because I was on drugs.
But you know what it is? But you weren't on drugs. That's even sadder.
He was hoping.
Yeah,
if you were on drugs, there was an explanation.
Couldn't get the good drugs up in country.
Right. So, evidently, there's a lot of this going on.
Apparently, he says all of his friends were doing it.
Yeah.
They're still doing it. That's what's so weird.
They're married and they're still doing it.
Yeah, that's why they got farming.
Now, what about you? You got a wife?
Yeah, I had a wife.
Yeah, and what happened? Your stepdad told?
Yeah, no, he didn't. He never said nothing to her. We just went our separate ways.
And
You didn't have children, did you?
Not with animals.
No, I mean, you have real live children?
Yeah, I got a daughter.
Oh, dear.
Did you catch her with any animals?
No.
Might run in the family.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be a genetic thing.
Yeah, as long as she ain't doing it with female dogs, huh?
Right. Well, at least you're not a lesbian, right?
Yeah.
Well, unless anybody has further questions, I think
we're done with it.
I think we're done. Do you ever have nightmares about this or anything?
No, just embarrassment. I was listening to the story about the other guy that did it with the dolphin, and
What's so great about you is you have the voice that goes along with a guy who would have sex with a dog. Totally believable. It's totally believable. 100%.
all Southern people do this.
Yeah, well, you guys have animals. We don't have animals up here. We have
People
them.
have dogs.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. We don't look at them the same way.
That was my initiation thing for joining the Klan. So.
Oh yeah, you're in the Klan.
Yeah.
Are you really?
What do you mean your initiation thing?
He sounds like he's
Well, you can't go around stringing up brothers this day and time. So
you have to do something to a dog?
Yeah, or some kind of animal.
So you mean you had to do it again?
No, that was back when I was 13.
Oh, really? Are you still in the Klan? Because you sound like, I was going to say, he sounds like Daniel Carver a little bit.
Yeah, I love Daniel Carver, man. he's my inspiration.
There you
I'm
go.
sure he's proud of you.
Yeah. Say bestiality.
Yeah.
Say the word.
Short-haired hippie, huh?
Say the word bestiality.
Bestiality.
Yeah.
But he says it better than Daniel.
Yeah, he does.
Because Daniel says bestiality.
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 Yeah, I like them animals.
All right, Bob. Thanks for calling.
right.
I appreciate it.
Howard's God, man.
Thank you, bro.
Well, he
Bob.
might have a strange worship thing going on. Look at what he does.
You take a fan any way you can get him. Howard is God. Oh, man. Fred's all shook up. Fred's got a little dog at home.
Fred loves dogs.
Holy
but
mackerel.
not that way.
No way. That's so wrong.
How could you not know that's wrong? I think there's something wrong.
Come
when somebody
on.
has to tell you that's wrong.
Isn't it amazing? He loves dogs, but he hates blacks. Could be Hitler.
But wait a minute.
Hitler loved dogs and hated blacks.
Hold it.
Yeah.
Doesn't Daniel say, if you have sex with a black person, that's bestiality, and that's wrong?
Right.
So wouldn't it be wrong to have sex with a dog?
Yeah, of course it is. But,
But this guy says it was his initiation into the Klan.
who knows? Listen, what do I know? It could have been a different faction of the Klan, the dog lover Klan. Who the hell knows? Not up on everything. I'd like to see Demi Moore take her clothes off. Why not? That's good.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. Hey, good. I like that.
That's it.
Yeah, she looks good, boy. How old is she?
What is she, like 33? 35?
33. Now, you think that she's had, aside from her breast, you think she's had other surgery?
I think so.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
You think so, Crackhead Bob?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So you think Demi Moore's had more surgery than just breasts?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
He's a medical expert.
Oh, yeah.
So, I got to see this movie because I would like to see her dance.
I hear she's a good dancer.
Yeah? Shake her thing?
I am Sterculius, god of feces. You have desecrated my temple. You offend me. Prepare to feel the brunt of my wrath.
Miller is Jewish. It's short for millions. Millions of dollars. The worst thing that I've learned about trailers is making a duty. Now, I got to tell you something.
There are people who live this way all the time.
Yeah. These trailers are, if you go on a location, you got to go somewhere and sit. They give you a room.
Yeah.
So it's a little trailer, and it's got a tiny little bathroom.
It's like an airline bathroom.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there the whole time in the movie saying, Jesus Christ, I got to move my bowels before I go to the trailer because I don't want to make a trailer dump. I call it trailer dumps, okay? I don't want to make a trailer duty. Because the trailered bathroom is so narrow that if you can squeeze your ass onto the bowl, and I've got quite a sizable ass, it barely fits on the bowl. And your knees, you know how you separate your knees?
It's not a regulation size?
No, it's an airport toilet. You know, it's one of those airline toilets, and it's a little tiny plastic toilet, and you sit on it, and the room is so narrow. I mean, you better be centered because you can miss. And it doesn't flush like a normal toilet. So, things don't go down that good because you got to just keep pressing.
You need to be centered is what you're saying.
Yeah, you got to be centered. You got to land in the right spot or else the guy who cleans the trail is going to see all the remnants.
It's a boat toilet.
It's a boat toilet. That's a good way to put it, a boat toilet.
Where you pump the fluid.
Well, you know
you pump fluid to wash it down.
Blue fluid.
The blue stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're in the trailer, and the whole day I'm going, I got to move my bowels, I got to move my bowels, I got to move my bowels.
And it's got that little metal, like, reservoir thing?
Yeah. So,
horrible.
yeah. So, and it's got a little tiny sink, and your knees can't separate. So you get your knees all squished together.
They're squished.
Plus, I'm wearing a harness and because I'm doing a stunt and the whole thing, and it's
so
like
you're in all of that?
Yeah. So I said I got to move my bowel. I could not move my bowel, and I'm wearing a thong, and I want to make sure I'm clean back there because the thong will get all full of my remnants.
And you got to give that back.
Yeah, I got to give it back to a guy to clean. So if I don't clean up back there real good, the thong's going to go into my butt and come out with a surprise. You dig? So I was even saying that to one of these guys, the wardrobe guy. I said, I'm worried I'm going to put this thong on if I made a duty. What happened? First of all, I'm thinking my whole ass cheeks were exposed anyway.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a thong. I said, if I take the thong off, you're going to see something. He says, well, what you need to do is put tissues
on the thong?
Up your butt.
Whoa.
He says, we call that a man pond. I said, a man pond? He says, yeah, you've heard of a woman's tampon? This is a man pond. So I said, wait a second. Yeah, man pond.
This is new area.
Yeah, right, a man pond. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. So I'm sitting and worrying that my thong's going to get full of garbage. And I hope, man pond, you like that, don't you? I've been obsessing on that. Shove tissues in your butt.
Wow.
So I get into this bathroom and I realize I got to go. And now my knees are all scrunched together and I'm giving birth. And what a mess. Because it's impossible to even clean up afterwards and wipe because you can't get your hand back there.
I was going to say, you have no room.
You got to stand up and do it.
Oh.
Now are you wetting tissues? And
Yeah, cleaning up. It's just a mess.
There's no shower in there, is it?
Yeah, there is, but you wouldn't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just not there's no point. I don't know.
You need a bidet.
Yeah, I did. It's like a hose. Did you hear that ad they're running on the station?
No, what ad?
Listen to this ad. I thought it was a goof, but it's for real. Gary told me it's for real.
Do your bowels move less than twice a day? If so, it could be a sign that you're toxic.
I heard this before.
Did you?
I meant to mention this to you. At first, I thought it was a goof, too. And then I said, wait a minute. What could this be?
Yeah, I got to hear more. I haven't really heard it. What do they sell?
Over time, your body absorbs amazing amounts of fat, preservatives, and chemicals from the food you eat.
I don't move my bowels twice a day.
I told you were all backed up.
I'm like once a day. You go twice a day?
Yes.
Yes, really. So proud of it.
Now that I started doing high colonics.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I've
You're telling
achieved
me
all those, remember all those goals I read to you once?
Yeah.
About floating and all that stuff?
Yeah.
I've achieved it all.
What is it? You're saying since you got high colonics, you go to the bathroom more?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
They probably blew out everything that holds everything back.
That's good stuff.
Blew a hole out in your colon.
Together, these toxins accumulate and get stuck to the wall of your colon and digestive system, causing irregularity, lack of energy, weight gain, and bloating. But now you can loosen, dissolve, and eliminate this harmful buildup with Purifast 30 from Eastern Essentials. Purifast 30 tablets contain a unique blend of 15 herbs known for their positive cleansing effect on the body.
I don't know, man. What's that all about? Yeah, you think that? Maybe I ought to get into that.
Roto-rooter.
Yeah, I need that. Do you have trouble moving your bowel? I guess there's no delicate way of asking that in a commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Doot pills.
They, you know, on TV, are you irregular? Are you out of sorts?
You do get out of sorts when you can't go. Doot pills we're advertising. That's pretty cool. Hey, I'm into it.
Purifast 30.
Yeah. Man. Wow. Yeah. So yesterday was an upsetting day for me.
Did you make a man pun?
No. I was too embarrassed. I was afraid to be dingleberries and stuff. So, like, the guy comes in for my thong, and, like, I have to change out of my thong, and it's real embarrassing. You have to put this thong on. It's almost like see-through, and I have no penis. So it's like about 4 or 5 guys are in there with me, and I have my little tiny thong on, and I got no penis. And they can see right through the thong that I have no penis. And they're all trying to act like they don't, you know.
It's like flesh-colored or something?
Yeah.
So you look like a Ken doll.
Yeah. I said, look, man, I don't think I had any accidents back there. But if I did, I apologize.
That's horrid. You should take care of your own thong or make them disposable.
I know. They give me the same one over and over again. They wash it. Yeah. Weird stuff, that movie stuff.
Accident or not, there's going to be residue, you know.
I don't know, man.
Or just that it was there.
Yeah. Hey, what do you want from me, man?
Just knowing where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Yeah. It's weird, man. Plus, you're making trailer duty.
I thought it was weird when they, would ask me for my pantyhose back.
Yeah.
That was bad enough.
Right.
But you got a thong.
Yeah. And that thong gets greasy and sweaty. Wet.
At least I can wear something between me and the pantyhose.
Yeah, right. I got to take a break here. Anyway, that was my weekend.
Are you finished with that thong now?
No, I got another day of it.
I was just thinking about in years to come, will that be a part of the props that, they sell at auction?
Yeah, it'll be hanging in Planet Hollywood. Howard Stern's thong. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after this.